Blackpool 1, Coventry City 4. The Sky Blues are right back on track with a playoff charge after 2 draws. It's still 9 games unbeaten though. Honestly, George, things are looking fantastic. Thoughts?
We're going up. It's happening. It's happening. Must-win game today after 2 very agonising draws in the end, really. But yeah, must-win today. We, smashed the job, really, didn't we? It was very, very close in the first half. I don't think we, deserved to be in front. I think it was 1-1 at half time. But then, we just came out second half. We wanted it more and we were the more clinical of the two sides. So, yeah, massively deserved.
Yeah, absolutely massive win. Remember, the background coming into this was Coventry have just drawn 2 games in a row. Yes, 8 games unbeaten is amazing, but to draw to Wigan and to draw to Hull was a bit of a stuttering time for Coventry. And going into a game away at Blackpool, who had just won 6-1, I know it was against QPR, and QPR are dreadful at the moment, but they've scored 6. They've got their crowd up for this one. It was always going to be a tricky match on paper, but Coventry City did everything perfectly, really. I mean, we rode through the Blackpool pressure. We got our crowd on side. We took our chances fantastically well when they came. And as you say, a 4-1 win. Let's just go through the order of the goals here for the Sky Blues. Coventry City actually went in front through Ben Sheaf's goal. What a goal that was on 20 minutes, by the way. And it was after Blackpool had hit the post in the first couple minutes. Blackpool did level. Only 15 minutes later, Yates with the penalty and scoring it, and we had no questions over was it a penalty. It was a foul from McFadzean, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was just clumsy, wasn't it? Whenever you run across a player like that, if you don't get the ball, it's a penalty.
I agree. And concerningly, it could have been 2-1 to Blackpool. I mean, it could have been a second penalty, should I say, because there was another incident. I think Hamer came and tripped one of their players up. We got away with that one anyway, and Blackpool didn't get a second penalty. And what was massive is we got our second just before half-time, and it was McFadzean. Sorry, no, not this time. It was an own goal. Hamer whipping a corner right into the box.
Well, that was in the first half, wasn't it? I said it was, yeah, so that was in the first half, actually.
First half stoppage time, because it's the first time, I believe, we've scored 2 in the first half this season, we said, isn't it?
Possibly.
Correct us if we're wrong. I think that is right, though. So we went in front, and I always think scoring in first half stoppage time is massive. It gives you confidence, really changes the team talks, and we had something to sit on and build on, and we got straight on top in the second half. I mean, Blackpool came out attacking again, but we got a corner. It wasn't fully cleared, and McFadzean stuck it in for 3-1. It might have been a free kick, or it was a set piece again, and Blackpool just really struggled to deal with them. McFadzean smashes it in. What a strike, by the way, from a centre-back. I mean, he put his foot through that, didn't he?
I'm so glad it went to him as well. Obviously, he scored the own goal away at Wigan. Yeah. He gave away the penalty, and his confidence must have been shot a bit, but to get a goal to put us 3-1 up, yeah, over the moon for him.
Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, it must really bring his confidence back up. And we didn't concede any more after that. If anything, we went on and attacked more, and we did get a fourth, actually. It was Matty Godden who came on and made it 4-1 to the Sky Blues. The only thing that comes out as a little bit of a surprise there is the fact that Victor Gyökeres didn't get on the score sheet. But what we said during the stream was Blackpool maybe prioritised reducing him to nothing, and it allowed a lot of space for everyone else to get on the score sheet. So the fact that Gyökeres didn't score and we still scored 4 kind of debunks the theory that some people might say about Coventry that Gyökeres carries us. I know he still had a good game, but we got the goals without him today, and it's obviously fantastic fashion as well. 4-1. What it does then to the table, George, and we've got to say some of the results were so good for Coventry as well.
We had a perfect day, let's be honest.
Oh my gosh. Millwall lost, Norwich drew, Sunderland and Luton drew with each other, Blackburn didn't play, West Brom didn't play, and it's left it looking like this, George. Going into the international break, 8th in the table, 3 points off that top 6 and 9 games unbeaten. The goal difference has gone up quite a lot as well. We've got a better goal difference than Millwall and Blackburn.
We started the day 6 points off the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're now 3 points off the playoffs.
With a superior goal difference as well. Things are looking good. Coventry's next couple of games after the international break are Stoke, who've been improving, we must say, and then Swansea away, who are on a bad run, but it's always tricky going away to Swansea for Coventry. And then it's Watford at home, which is going to be a tricky one. So we'll look at the games in groups of 3. You look at this, George, we're saying about 73 points maybe to make the playoffs this year. We're 3 points off the top 6 now. We're probably looking at winning 5 out of the last 8. That's not impossible.
No, I mean, I was actually going to say 6 out of the last 8 should guarantee a top 6 finish, but 5 might possibly get you there. 5 and maybe a draw.
Yeah, 5 and a draw.
But yeah, it's looking good. We're definitely in there with a chance.
Absolutely. Honestly, it's just fantastic because Coventry City have had this last season where we got close and it just didn't quite happen because we started the season so well and we kind of ended the season not so well. This season's been the reverse. We started poor. We had so many problems off the pitch as well, but we're growing into the season. And I've got to be honest, if I supported one of the teams that are currently in the top 6 and I was looking at who might catch me, I'd say Coventry City have got to be that team. Like I say, 9 games unbeaten, George.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Watford still to play. And Blackburn, which is a massive game where,
a lot of 6-pointers coming up, isn't it?
That could be decisive. And then Middlesbrough's the final game, which is going to be tricky. But there's also the likes of QPR and Swansea who are in poor form that we've got to play. Yeah. Reading and Birmingham at home. There's a real opportunity here for Coventry. And I know some people say, you're Coventry fans, you're always going to believe in your team. But it genuinely does look like it could open up here for the Sky Blues.
Definitely, I agree. I mean, I said at the start of the season we're making top 6. I'm still sticking with it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. But just fantastic today. We'll just quickly mention Blackpool, George, because Blackpool are down the bottom. We'll just get the table actually back up for Blackpool's sake. They've slipped down a couple places. They're actually down to 23rd now, and they're 5 points adrift. But what's weird is at half-time I was saying about Blackpool, they were good in the first half, probably unfortunate to be losing. And I was saying they might have a chance of staying up, especially with the result against QPR and the way they're playing in this game. But the second half, they absolutely collapsed. And Coventry had so many gaps where we could have made it 5 or 6. What do you reckon? Do Blackpool stay up?
To be honest, I said before today's game, I can't see the bottom 3 really changing now. I think all the teams that are in there, they've left it too little too late. But obviously, there's still the outsider chance. But yeah, Blackpool today, I think it's when our 3rd goal went in. They'd absolutely just capitulated then. It was all over the place. I mean, for the 4th goal, if you see that back, you'll see that it was all over the place. They one of their defenders tried to, pass it to another defender, and we just swooped in there and collected up the ball and, played in Godden. But, yeah, they looked all over the place. First half, they were good, but, after that, in the second half, they were poor.
They were, and it's concerning for Blackpool, who look like they might be going down. Obviously, we'll wrap it up by saying Coventry, brilliant. You think we'll make the top 6?
Yeah, we will. We're doing it.
And the fans, absolutely class as well. 4,000 Sky Blues fans going absolutely nuts at Blackpool, and I'm really pleased for them to come home with the 3 points. It's an international break now, and then some big games for Coventry City. 8 cup finals, I suppose. Let's see if Coventry City can do it. If you've enjoyed this video, do be sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Do share your thoughts down in the comments as well. And the Sky Blues are sky high. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.